Howdy gamers! Today's a special day because we're gonna be announcing the first Ouroboros Lock OC contest winners. We got 33 whole entries by the time of recording this video, so thank you so much everyone who entered. All of your characters were so cool and creative and we love them. The 3 winning characters were chosen based on how well they'd fit into Chapter 1 of Ouroboros Lock. Some of your characters were so cool, but we saw potential for them elsewhere, so we can't wait to get to them later. The form where you can submit characters will remain open, so at the end of this video we'll be releasing a couple prompts for you guys to make characters based off of for the next contest. The basis of this contest was to create an Ouroboros Lock OC to have the chance of your character able to interact with one or more of the main characters in the comic, as well as an official ref sheet for said character. There were 3 winners for this part of the OC submission. Although there are only 3 characters that will be receiving a small interaction in the comic, any submitted character may be seen milling about in the background of the world of Carceres. And now, for the announcement that you've all been waiting for, these are the 3 characters that were chosen to be in the comic. This is Talaram. He's an innovator innovated by Creeper Kitty 626. Talaram is a grumpy floorman that is constantly on the lookout for the toy store to grab the latest technology to reverse engineer. He also has a sister that works as a jeweler, who you may be seeing in the background. The second character we chose is a Felid named Alasia, made by Lucky Koneko. Alasia is a gentle soul with a passion for knowledge. They were raised by their father, who worked as a librarian, who taught them to always strive to learn about the world around them. And before we announce our last winner, I'd once again like to thank everyone who entered the contest. It makes us so happy that you care enough about our story to spend the time making a character for it. We hope to include as many as we can in the background of the comic, so even if you don't see your character in Chapter 0 or Chapter 1, they still have a chance to be seen later on. I'd also like to thank the company Gaomon, who sent me yet another tablet, which I'm going to review right now. I recently received the Gaomon M1220, which ended up being a very nice tablet. It's very pretty with 8 programmable buttons to the side, as well as a row of useful smaller buttons on the top. Here you can control your volume or even save your projects. It comes with everything you'd need for a tablet: your pen, extra nibs, a drawstring bag to easily transport it from place to place, and even an adapter to use the tablet on Android devices. I really appreciate the amount of support my channel gets from Gaomon, so if you have the means to do so, go support them in return by checking out their tablets. And now for our final contest winner, we have Xavier, created by Dragon Master. Dragon Master wrote an amazing 7 paragraphs to tell us about Xavier. He is a Radiant of Epelpest, super popular at his school, and everyone wants to be his friend, but Xavier knows that his friends only like him for his status. What he wants is not popularity or good grades, but a friend who is willing to appreciate him for who he is. And those were our winners. They won't appear in Chapter 0, but Chapter 1. We are planning to post Chapter 0 in its entirety on either February 14th or March 8th. If you want to see everything we have planned, sneak peeks, line art bases, and more, check out my Patreon. And for news in semi-real time, join our Discord community. And now, on to the character contest for Chapter 2. Our rules and terms will stay the same, but we have some prompts for possible roles your characters can play in this chapter. Chapter 2 will take place in Markoth, a town in the Quatorum, or the warmer area of Carceres. Markoth is known for the manufacturing of the fictional drug Fever, which is made from the also fictional Fevery peppers. This drug does wonders medically, but is also used recreationally. As of recent, there is a new CEO of the factory that manufactures Fever, and his new policies are crippling the town. He is also our first character role. The Markoth CEO can be any gender or any species. This character is mean-spirited and cares little for the well-being of others as long as they get the profit. We imagine this character to be between 25 and 45 years old. And of course, this business needs workers, so you can also develop an OC that works in the Fever factories. These workers are being paid in a very non-traditional way, and it's frankly failing to give them a good quality of life. You can see different jobs in the link in the description. We'll also be taking general citizens of the town. These characters have an open-ended prompt. All that is required is that they live in the town of Markoth. And that's all for our OC contest video. Check out the description for more Orlo information, Gaomon information, and more. Then you can go ahead and make your funky little characters. Stay safe and have a great week.